Miss Americana just dropped on Netflix today. Are you a Taylor Swift fan? I sure am, so let's talk about it. Hello, my name is James and welcome to Mirror Domains, and this is my movie review for Miss Americana, a Taylor Swift documentary that just dropped on Netflix. You know, I'm a big fan of music. I play guitar, I play piano. You can see me drop some pieces every now and then on my social medias of me just jamming, and I do like to write songs. It's just something that's part of me. So I do like to see artists give us some insights and backgrounds into how they write music and their process. But this movie, Miss Americana, does a lot more than that. It shows us a little bit more as to Taylor's mentality and her upbringing and how she kind of came up to where she is now in her life. It does talk about Lover, but it also talks about some of her other albums. And the movie sort of starts off with a bit of a background history of her, where she came from with the country music and such like that. And it went over some things that really impacted her life, like that whole Kanye thing. I didn't think that would be in the movie, but it was, and I didn't know that it really impacted her. So we get to see, her peeled back a little bit more, and we get to see how she was internalizing some of these things. And I think that it's a good message. I think this is something that's going to be very impactful for young people and her fans especially. It'll be very inspiring. Yeah, and I'll end off with that towards the back of this video, how inspiring it was for me, because she talks about that incident and how it influenced her music. We go into stuff of, how her body image is too, and how she perceived that. And I think nowadays, she looks so much better now that she's not worried about looking exactly the way that people think that she should look. I think this is the most beautiful that she's ever been. She's getting better with age, like a fine wine. And I liked all this stuff with her just kind of giving like a video diary of her process in writing songs and albums, and her battles with the Grammys and such like that. And I really enjoyed the fact that she writes her own music. You hear these artists today that don't write any of their music. They just come into the studio. They're a product. I don't like that kind of an artist where it's kind of like they don't write any of their music. They just sing, and if they need voice modulation, they put that on. But it's a product that some producer has, and it's just and it's something that they can use to generate money. But I don't like that, and Taylor's not like that at all. You get to see she's playing the piano, she's playing guitar, she's hammering out lyrics, and I like the fact that she's doing all of this stuff. Like that's really inspirational. That's something that I can say, yeah, I want to play some guitar today. And I am after this. Once I'm done all my chores today, I'm going to just play my music. And that's what it really leaves you and feeling like at the end. It just feels you like makes you want to go out and do your passions. Play your music, paint your pictures, write your stories, write some poetry if you want to. That's just the way that the movie makes you feel at the end. You're just kind of like, yeah, I get her message. She's strong. She is strong, and that's really cool. I am a big fan of Wonder Woman. And if you know me, I have a poster on the back of my door where it's Wonder Woman, and I do take a look at it most of the time going out, and I'm just kind of like, she's just a beacon for me that I like the positive message of her. And I was just thinking, Taylor Swift, she's like the real life Wonder Woman. She's built this empire for herself, her music. She's taking care of her family. She's taking care of herself. We get to see that she's, in a relationship now, and she's happy with that. And the way that that's going, okay, that's cool. That's really cool. And she's just really owning everything about her life. And I can't see how anybody can say that that's a bad thing. She talks a bit about at the end there about some of the politics, how she started to voice some of her, thoughts on it and such. And that kind of resonated through the Lover album. And I felt like that was really cool to see, and how she was just really taking control of everything. Once again, as I said, it's an inspiring thing. It's about an hour and 25 minutes. If you were lucky enough to see it in the theater, I would say, yeah, go out and see it. If not, see it on Netflix. It's totally worthwhile. I would give Miss Americana a good 8 out of 10. It's a documentary, so it's not a story. It's just clips of her and her life. And I think for the most part, if you're a Taylor Swift fan, you're going to enjoy it. If you're a music fan, it's kind of curious to see how a big star like this does her process. I felt like that was cool. And just seeing someone in this elevated position kind of still have some tenderness. She's a real person, not this big idol that people may make her out to be. And I felt like that was really cool to see. Okay, so that's it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about Miss Americana. Did you like it? Did it inspire you? Because it definitely inspired me. And that's just what I really want to leave you guys with. Okay, that's it. YouTube is recommending a video for you to watch right there, and you can see my latest one just right up here. My name is James, and you're watching Mirror Domains. If you've liked what you've seen, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe right there.